Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 8. There was one line in that last episode that I thought really cool. When Luthen said that the galaxy was getting choked so slowly that it was just starting to accept the Empire, I think that's really important. Like Jyn Erso in Rogue One, she had to take some bold action to actually get the galaxy moving in a direction that is positive and against the Empire. And so is Luthen here having to take this kind of forceful step. When Mon Mothma thought it was, I guess, progressing too quickly and that people were going to get hurt, well, yeah, that might have to happen. But it's really neat to see it in action. Let's roll it.
Move it.
What are we getting processed here?
Don't you look at me.
Going to jail.
Move it. Keep moving.
Where's he going to go?
Name?
Yargo, Keith Yargo.
Home planet?
There is Plata.
Narkina 5. Next.
What is that? What's Narkina 5?
Narkina 5, is that a
Move it.
planet or a place?
Bell service.
This guy and his cube farm. Fuel purity. How entertaining would that be? Oh, now that gal is in control of the Orlando 1, they're gonna come looking for this guy, right? Awesome. Yeah, because she's gonna be running her own investigation now, I'm assuming.
Sandals, everything on the floor.
Yeah, nothing personal from here on, I guess. Yeah, where are we going?
I'm Lieutenant Dedra Mira. I'm the ISB supervisor for the Morlana sector.
What happened to Lieutenant Bluffin?
I lost the questions. Ferrex, I've been reviewing
He
the
didn't have
incident.
enough initiative.
I was planning on calling you in to fill some gaps. You keep submitting requests to the Bureau of Standards Data Center looking for Cassian Andor, a fuel purity field officer.
He's
suspected
just
of
doing
forging
anything to try and get
reports.
information,
You've been at the Bureau of Standards for less than a month, and you filed 5 false inquiries.
6, actually.
Trying to
Here's
find
what's
somebody who's a
happened,
rebel.
Cyril. You have engaged the curiosity of the ISB.
Good, that might help.
What's not in Lieutenant Blevins' report that I need to know?
I have no idea. I wasn't allowed to see the report.
You signed it.
I was given no choice.
Interesting. It's probably a total fabrication, to be honest. Trying to just do whatever it takes to make himself look good.
Give him
Wrote
Blevins'
himself a
report, let him
report that
read
was
it,
false
keep it
and had this guy sign it.
We have time.
So they're gonna give him the report. Wow. Narkina 5's just a moon, huh? Pretty desolate looking. Ah, welcome to your new home, I guess.
This is an Imperial Star Path unit. It was stolen from the Steerguard Naval Yard last year. We don't know when it was taken because
By
Steerguard was
Cassian
afraid
Andor.
to disclose its theft and thought they could hide its absence. The thief was a local named Cassian Andor. He was wanted for the murder of 2
Oh, wow.
corporate
Yeah.
security officers.
Famous
Star
throughout
Path
the
was left
galaxy
behind
now.
As he escaped, the tactical team sent in to arrest him.
Notorious, rather.
This Axis has been nimble in spreading his activities across the galaxy.
And he's right under your
No, we
nose.
don't know who he is.
An organized
Drill down
effort that's
is exactly
financially
what I want to
backed.
do, sir. Drill
I mean,
down, find
obviously.
Andor, and get a hunt started.
Goes all the way into the Senate. They'll figure that out eventually, I assume. Makes you wonder how much of it the Emperor knows about. Yeah, there's no way getting out of there.
Brother, this may be the last fresh air we ever taste.
Your floor manager will explain the details of our schedule and
Yeah,
expectations.
what kind of work are we doing here?
Your length of stay has been predetermined. The quality of that time will be up to you. Now, those who've been incarcerated before will be
6
surprised
years.
by the calm, sanitary conditions and our minimally invasive enforcement techniques. I'm sure
What does
some,
that mean?
if not all of you, are wondering how we risk standing before you without weapons.
Oh, shocking him? Oh, man. That's what the boots are for. What the heck? What the heck was that?
That was level 1 of 3. Our floor
Okay.
is tungstoid steel.
You've read the
Oh, what do you
report?
think of the report you wrote?
Worse than I feared.
What's not in here?
It's not like he knew
Gray
all that
cloak,
much.
gray, green, dark boots.
Make yourself valuable, man, or they're just gonna get rid of you.
I will inform the Bureau of Standards that you were of service to the Empire today.
That's it? You just get a gold star?
Time was slipping away and the opportunity was real.
Hire him into the ISB.
Service to the Empire. I'll never be too aggressive in preserving order.
He's a true believer.
I didn't deserve what happened.
Make him your
luck.
assistant.
I'm
Oh,
running
come on.
late.
Put yourself out there,
It's
man.
clear that whatever this
Get
is
that
more
job.
important than the death of 2 corporate security guards.
Forget this happened.
Eyes front, feet on the floor.
So
Do
there were
it.
just boots sitting there that he could just take if he wanted. Already we see they're kind of sloppy a little bit.
Step onto the lift and stop.
The guards kind of doing their own thing. A little behind schedule. Some of the
Step on
tools
there
he
and
would
stop.
need for escape are just right there. Some of these guards just being a little overzealous. Some of this might work in his favor.
Step off, move.
Minimal security is
said
right, I
step up
guess,
now. Move.
except for where the checkpoints are. And that
This-
stupid floor.
is Unit 52D. My name is Kino Loy. I'm the 52D unit manager.
Gollum,
The 49 men in this room answer to me. Name.
and you're another prisoner?
Back to work! Listen up.
But he's another prisoner.
It's a 12-hour
But he's a
shift.
boss.
You have been assigned table 5.
Probably
which is the
just
pod
being
that is
monitored
behind
all the
because you're
time.
not on the line. What's your table number? 5. There you go.
He has a
table 5.
memory.
See it?
Perfect.
At the bottom, last place. That's you. The 7 tallies are the running shift totals of all the other rooms on this floor.
Pay attention
you
here.
play against all the other tables in this room. The point of this conversation is that you understand one thing.
It's
most
competition.
clearly. I have 249 days left of my sentence.
Guess that's pretty generous if they get 12 hours of downtime every day, but just assembling some sort of a component, huh?
Down 10.
Over and over all day long.
Should. He won. You've done it before. That was months ago. But don't 10. You're dreaming. You've done it before. Wasting time. Down 12 before you know it.
Get to work.
With only an hour ahead.
52D shift productivity levels are unacceptable. We're calling a new clock.
Okay, listen up!
Wow.
Will be a sprint segment. 39 minutes.
The least productive table will be disciplined.
Disciplined by who? You better get to work, Cassian. What a creative way to imprison people. Just a work camp where they have to compete against each other to avoid discipline, I guess. Leave it to the Empire to find new ways to torture people, I guess.
Keep it going!
Not for me.
No, I'll have hers.
Yeah. No, thank you.
You used to like it.
I was just better at pretending.
Take Homer, how prompt you are.
Baron?
Still in town or commuting?
A bit of both.
The senator is pitching politics, not charity. Saving the empire from the emperor.
Do you remember Baron at 15?
Oh, let's not.
He wants
Academy
no part of
Firebrand.
that.
I'm off to feed myself.
Charity begins at home.
I was hoping you'd come.
I wish I had better news.
I'm about
That's
to
pretty
get very
good.
busy.
The new banking regulations are making life difficult. How much are we worrying about?
400,000.
A little bit.
Senator,
I was just coming to get you.
parents said you were hoarding the squeaks.
I always forget you're Chandlern at heart.
So what do they get to do in their off time? He looks just shocked.
Keep it down!
No talking allowed even? He's communicating with somebody. Wow. For what purpose, I wonder? Wow, there's a lot of people there. He said there were multiple levels all competing with each other.
Let's go.
Surveillance and prosecution, without limit.
You're doing nothing wrong. What is there to fear?
I'm fearing your definition of wrong.
Exactly.
Dangerous times.
Are they not?
Do you feel under threat?
Personally, here, yes. I'm at great risk of ingesting too much of this nourishing Chandrillan hospitality.
Yeah, good. Your stupid humor is perfectly appropriate for this conversation. They all get little sleep
This is
cubes
our
or
block.
something?
You see the white lights? It's the floor. White is cold, red is hot. The white lights start flashing, you've got 7 seconds.
So they don't exactly get
Walk to the new
free time.
Okay, Kino.
Food?
The tube. You can get as much as you want. They like us healthy and fueled.
And what is it?
Don't worry. You learn to eat it. Top table wins flavor. Last place gets fried.
So there is like
This will be
significant
clean
punishment
every day.
here.
And that is your tab.
Tab?
So what did you do?
Oh, that's his number of days remaining.
A lot of that lately. They doubled everyone's number last month. PORD.
People must be talking about
Yeah, when they said that they were
public
increasing the
orderly sentencing
sentences.
directive.
It's been a tough month here waiting for news.
I'm sorry.
All the rebel activity.
It's rebel nonsense. I don't know anything about it. This guy never heard of it.
Have a look at the number. Double, triple, it doesn't matter.
Hey!
You're in till they don't want you anymore.
Enough!
Get straight with that.
Mouth
Anyone who
shut!
thinks they're getting it now is dreaming. Those days are over. No witness.
Wow.
I said that's enough.
Return to your cells immediately. 30
They're about to
seconds
get
from
fried. So where does Boss Man sleep? You got a couple of seconds there, Cassian. You better move. Oh yeah, that was close. So I'm curious, if he threw something down on the floor, could he kind of like scoot around on it? Oh, so that was a month gone by just there? Wow, 30 shifts later. He's getting used to the routine now. Free to move about the cabin. Where they get put in a dishwasher?
Light.
He's gonna be a quick worker too, isn't he?
3's off 2. They're at 18. 4 is struggling.
Yeah, I think they're an effective team. Starting to look that way anyway. Just watch your fingers.
Okay.
Oh, old guy is starting to be a problem here, isn't he?
Hey! Taking a breather. Come on, guys! You got a chance of winning the shift today. Shame to waste it.
Keith.
Yeah, wow.
Keith.
Just stops for 1 second because they're waiting on this other guy and he gets in trouble.
Drill in!
What have you done now?
Apparently I'm throwing a party.
I heard the boys had to carry you back here.
She fell trying to pry open the Aldrich's floodgate.
She gonna flush them out?
No. She wanted to see if the tunnel under the hotel was still open.
Why?
So the rebellion can sneak in and take them by surprise.
She's really
right.
trying to take charge. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Got a spy.
Where did you go?
Who's the big one?
Oh, Cinta and her back
No idea.
together.
Where were you? I was about to come and look in.
There's a room to rent around the corner. We have a sign up.
Can't just stay here.
I can.
You like it here?
Two of us would draw too much attention.
Haven't we been apart long enough?
It's not about us.
No, it's not.
After what we've been through.
Huh.
You think the Empire
Got too comfortable staying on that planet there.
I need to look for something in the back.
I'm not sure
She
that's a
gonna
good
call
idea.
this guy?
He's been off for a while.
It's urgent.
For what purpose? Drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah.
It's the shop owner on Ferrix. She's trying to find Cassian Andor. His mother is ill.
Uh-oh.
She might have a lead.
Yeah, more likely
You're just
it's the
gonna
ISB
expose
working her
yourself.
You're guessing.
And you're slipping.
Shut it down.
Good for you. Probably for the best. No answer. So Cinta's staying behind and she's leaving? Yeah, don't think he's gonna show up. Oh no, is he going there anyway?
Rerouting Segra Milo.
Where is he going? I'm assuming this is like suicide or something. Just jumped out onto the floor.
Table 3, the tall one, fell!
Did somebody just complain they were going to be smelling it all night?
Shut up about it.
So yeah, he must have fried.
Think about that when you're getting fried. Enough!
Did somebody detect that signal going out?
What's going on?
They took Pack in last night.
Where?
The hotel. He never came home.
Get these people back. I want a perimeter. 2 and 2.
Oh, they are looking for these two.
Vix Colleen. That's your name, isn't it?
Yep.
Run!
Get her!
Where's she gonna run to, though? Yeah, obviously the ISB agent is gonna want to re-interview all these people. Segra Milo. Oh, look at this guy. An X-Wing.
The garrison at Aldani. Was that you?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Saw Gerrera.
If it was.
Somebody's sitting on some dosh.
Wow.
If that someone is you, I'm hoping you'll put it to good use.
Would I be out here in the cold if I had just pinched 100 million credits?
That's exactly what you do. Anto Krieger. I want you to meet him.
Anto Krieger.
He's been probing the Imperial power station at Spell House. He's found a weakness in the defenses.
I'm not going to put my people at risk for someone else.
We need to pull together, Saul.
Yeah, he's kind of outside of the rebellion. Even in Rogue One, Mon
Whatever a
Mothma
fine
talks
version
about
of
him
success
being an
looks like,
extremist.
There's no chance any of us can make it real on our own.
But maybe then Luthen
Need
is
the
an
Empire to
extremist,
help.
according to Mon Mothma.
Krieger's a separatist. My pay's a neo-Republican. The Gorman Front. The Partisan Alliance. They're lost. All of them lost.
Huh.
Lost.
Too extreme even for Saw Gerrera, huh? Partisan Front, is that what he called him?
What are you, Luthen?
Good question. Is he affiliated with any of these groups, or is he just a agitator?
I'm a coward. I'm a man who's terrified the Empire's power will grow beyond the point where we can do anything to stop it. I'm the one who says we'll die with nothing if we don't put aside our petty differences.
Petty?
Yeah, he's
I
kind of
am the only
Unitarian
one
then.
with clarity of purpose. No sale today, Luthen. Good luck with Anto Krieger.
That name sounds familiar for whatever reason. Anto Krieger? I could be way off. Oh, here she is.
She's on her way up.
They've been torturing these other
No.
guys?
I wanted to see him.
She knows you quite well, I'm assuming, just based on whatever information she's gotten. Feel like she's not getting it back out of that chair either. So we're gonna get first place today? Get a little flavor in our tube? Yeah, Cassian seems like he's getting into the rhythm of it. Well, that was a really neat episode. This prison that Cassian is pretty unusual. They do get a little bit of freedom of movement outside of the regimented routine that they're on. I mean, they are in their cell, but they get kind of unlimited food, water, whatever. I mean, the only thing keeping them in their cell is that energized floor, which was pretty weird to see that guy jump onto the floor to commit suicide, but and then, pretty weird when the other person in there just worried about whether or not their work group was going to fall behind because of that lack of a one resource, right? But Cassian seems to be falling into the routine, and I'd imagine the time flies pretty quickly once you get into that routine. But that whole competition that they're in, with trying to compete with one another for who gets flavor in their food versus like some sort of discipline, pretty odd. But a good way, I guess, for the Empire to creatively like keep people captive by forcing them into work groups, I guess. But obviously, this ISB agent's going to eventually find out what happened to Cassian and going to find Luthen, I'm assuming. And I guess the coolest part about this episode was seeing Forrest Whitaker reprising his role as Saw Gerrera, and a little bit younger version than he was in Rogue One, of course. He is labeled as an extremist, but really want to get more information about these other groups that he's talking about. They were mentioned in another episode, the Partisan Front, and I can't remember all the names of the different groups that he had, but really curious when he asked Luthen what group he was a part of. Luthen just kind of said, "I'm a coward, and I just don't want to see the Empire get too far along with that, and then we'll lose the ability to do anything about it." But really cool. This just seems like it's building up towards something big, and I can't wait to see it. But please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.